play board games or card games around a table with friends. You have all these interesting social dynamics like trust and betrayal and deception and all these things, the way the players are interacting and outthinking one another. And you don't really get that in online video games. So how can we capture that? That led us to Werewolves Within, where you're villagers around a table and you're trying to figure out who the werewolves are, and you're sitting there. It's like playing a card game, but in a way that was never possible before VR.
Werewolves Within is set in the village of Galveston, and Galveston has a bit of a problem. It is infested with werewolves. And so every night, the villagers get together to figure out who among them are these horrible werewolves acting with these vicious depredations, and they are trying to figure out who to condemn to their doom.
There's things that VR replicates. For example, the whisper feature in our game, you could do that in real life, whisper to the person next to you.
It really lets you bring that game table experience into VR, into this new technology. All of these social cues, these physical presence elements, these ambient movements that you make while you're at the table, reading your tells and your pantomimes and your giveaways, all of those translate almost perfectly into VR. And that was a perfect fit into the social deduction game that we eventually found ourselves making with Werewolves Within.
Your friends have become other townsfolk villagers in this medieval village together, sitting around the table, seeing everybody's body language, talking to each other, playing these social deduction style games, and having a great time, whether you're around the world or next door.
One of the features I really like to use in the game is the monologue feature, and most players stand up and they deliver a very heartfelt diatribe on why you shouldn't vote for them or why you should vote for this guy. Usually I like to use it just to shut everyone up, and I'll cross my arms, standing up silently, and just shake my head in disapproval.
At Red Storm, there's a long multiplayer history here. We've done a lot of different types of multiplayer games, and what VR brings to us now, a new way to let players interact with each other. So Werewolves Within is this social around the table experience that's very discussion and personality based. But we're working on things that give other types of player interaction in VR, and we have a lot of exciting ideas and expect a lot of great things to come out of here in the next few years.